Hey guys, and welcome to Spruce Hill Farms. I am just turning into our driveway here. Hopefully, Evan is somewheres around working, but chances are he might be sleeping.
Easy.
So I have loaded up my seeder with some more wheat to wheat this field over here. Still don't see Evan around, but he did buy a dog.
Do you want
Where
to know
that
where I'm
dog
at?
is right now, I don't know. Her name is Uma, which is probably the worst name I have ever heard for a dog in my life.
To be
But
fair, we didn't pick the name.
we did not pick the name. And I'm sorry for all you people named Uma. I hope there's none of you, but if there is, my apologies. Evan, where'd you go? We got to start this.
I am down here getting fertilizer.
Oh, you're at the store.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I thought Evan was on the farm, but he's not. But we're gonna get right into this, guys, and we are gonna have ourselves a day. You ready, Evan?
I'm ready. All right. So, Corey was wondering what I was up to. Well, here's what I'm up to. I am down here at the store. Took our fertilizer trailer down here, and I put in 2 pallets of fertilizer, which is 2,000 pounds. It's pretty near $2,000 for 1 pallet of fertilizer, which seems expensive, especially since our field is, according to it, 50% fertilized. So, I'm gonna run this up to the farm. Might as well get started now. And gonna start fertilizing that lower field. And by the time Corey's done planting the top one, I imagine we're gonna need to fertilize it as well. So we're hoping that this will, hope that this will do 2 fields. I don't think it's going to.
We're not holding our breath.
No. For one, this is a long project to hold your breath for.
Yeah,
But
that's true too.
optimistic that we're going to get at least the first field done with a little bit to spare of this. But we're going to find out. Hopefully, it won't be anything too major. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of a shortcut coming back up to our farm, especially since we're going to hit this lower field.
Yeah, no, I can't hold my breath the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Try.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the humor of Corey MacArthur. Alright.
You laugh.
So we're going to start on this end of the field up here, the far end.
Back already? Oh yes, you took a shortcut.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright. Let's start here. We'll turn the fertilizer on. Already wasting some. Man, that... Okay, yeah. We probably only needed the 1 pallet.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Goes a long way.
And it spreads really wide.
Yeah, I knew that. I just wasn't sure. That's good then. Okay, Uma, get out of my way, dog. Can't believe you bought a dog. I almost ran him over with my tractor.
I thought it was a her a minute ago.
Oh, right. Her. I don't. I assume Uma is a woman's name. I don't know. Girl name.
Well, Uma Thurman is definitely female.
Uma who?
Thurman?
Never heard of her.
What?
Sorry, Uma.
She's an actress.
Oh.
Fairly famous actress, actually. The fact that you don't know who she is...
Most actresses are.
Are what, famous?
Well, I would. To some extent.
I would argue that fact.
Well, we're not going to do that.
Alright, as you can see, this is going to be a relatively quick process, fertilizing this field. So, I am going to take a quick break as far as recording, and we'll come back. As you can see, Corey's seeding process is probably going to take the longer
A lot
part.
longer.
Yeah.
I've always got to do the hard work.
Always got to, or
Always.
okay.
Always.
What you may learn throughout this series is Corey's a little bit of a control freak.
That is not true.
It's not untrue. Anyway, we'll be back shortly, where I'm sure we'll have something else to disagree about, uh, and we will see you. We'll see you at that time. Check you out.
All right, guys, as you can see, I am plowing through this field. Ha ha ha. It's too corny of a joke. Wait,
It's not even corn, it's wheat.
it's sweet. Look at that. Why is my tractor stopped? All right. But I am almost done seeding this field. Well, I say almost, but probably a good 20 minutes left or so. And I have shipped Evan off to go do some work for another farmer. I don't know where he's going, but you'll know when he gets there, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
And I believe he's gonna do some cultivating. Hopefully we're gonna make a little bit of money. That will be the first chance
First
we
money
get.
we've made.
We're really good at spending it, not so great at making it right at the moment, but hopefully that will change. I say hopefully. Oh, I missed a
I'm
spot.
surprised you didn't yell at me for spending money to put fuel
I
in.
just seen that. You spent a little bit of... That's pretty cheap fuel, though.
I needed fuel.
We're definitely not in Canada, that's for sure. Fill a tractor for
No carbon tax
$93. I'm gonna need some fuel too, but I got enough to finish this. So yeah, we're just planting some wheat here. Same as the other field. We're just keeping it simple for now to hopefully make some money. Uma is still wandering around in my path. Get out of the way, dog.
Maybe Uma likes lime flavor.
Maybe. Quite possible.
She's probably surprised that don't really taste like the lime that she's used to.
You haven't... No, you didn't fertilize this field. You just fertilized the other
I haven't fertilized the top field. No, I got the bottom field fertilized with an excessive amount of fertilizer program now. Shocker. Evan bought more than he did.
I bought way less than I needed to lime it, and you bought way more to fertilize it. So for all you people who are new to Farming Simulator like us, lime doesn't go very far, and fertilizer does. So keep that in mind.
All right, Corey, I am ready to start doing
You're
some.
over there. You gonna do some work?
I'm ready to do some. Yes.
All right, buddy, take it over.
All right.
There you
So,
go.
All right, so we are over here at Field 16 yet. We haven't accepted the contract yet, but Mr. Max Wachter, I believe is how you pronounce his name, he owns the field. For whatever reason, he doesn't want to cultivate it himself. So he's put a contract out for the cultivating job on this. We are going to use our own equipment, so we're not going to have to worry about down here where it says that we can have a reduced reward of $1,005 by renting the equipment, essentially. So we're looking to make $4,700 on this field. So we're going to go ahead, accept the contract, jump out, and let's fire the engine up on this bad boy. And we're going to lower the cultivator. Now, I know what you're saying. Why in the world
That
would you
helps.
cultivate right from the middle? And if I had a reason, I would tell you why. But that's just where I arrived, so that's where we're going to start. And we're going to cultivate this field.
Not about how you start, but how you finish, right?
Well, probably won't be that successful with that either.
Oh, and shout out to our old buddy A Pridham 1, I believe his handle is. He told us what the ridge markers do on the cedars, so thanks for your comment, A Pridham 1.
I must have missed that comment. What do they do?
Must have. It just basically marks where you're seeding at, and you can drop it both sides. And you can just use it. I guess it helps a lot if you use the cockpit view.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Unlike us, we use the third-person view a lot,
yeah.
which is interesting because in most games that I play, or most simulators at least, I'm very much a first-person view kind of guy. But
Yeah, you really, yeah, it's true. Weird.
I guess I like seeing what I'm doing.
Hmm.
And since so much of the work that you do in these games is behind you,
All right, Evan almost got this field done.
all right.
That's good.
Would you like to switch back?
No, it's okay for now.
All right,
Unless
boss.
you're.
I'll tell you right now, this is a big old field.
So Evan's gonna be gone for the next first season of planting.
No, it's not actually that big. It's just a
Okay.
lot bigger than ours.
Like both them together.
Yeah, probably is both of them
Oh,
together.
so he's a way more successful farmer than we are, then what you're saying.
Nah, he doesn't even know how to cultivate his own field, buddy.
Fair enough.
But hey, we'll take his money.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Both fields are planted. We
Awesome.
are in business. Gotta sit back and wait for the money to start rolling in.
And it's only 8 in the morning.
Holy, wow.
Yeah, we've actually
Feeling it.
really slowed time down.
Oh, right, we did. Why'd we do that?
So we can get more accomplished in the run of a day.
Oh,
I mean, you can
fair
always
enough.
be done the workday early, right? It's not the end of the world.
True.
But contrary to every politician that wants to keep daylight savings time, you cannot extend the day. It's just impossible. You only get 24 hours no matter how you look at it. Alright, so that's one loop around this whole field.
Oh, ran into our fertilizer.
You ran into our fertilizer?
Our spreader, yep.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Not a scratch on it.
sure there ain't. That's like saying my tractor's clean. It's filthy.
There it is, guys. Both fields all planted and ready to grow. You're not going to sit and watch it grow because that would be as much fun as watching paint dry. As you can see up in the top right-hand corner, Evan is 10% done of his contract, so that's good that he's working. Figured he was slacking, but
Easy.
as you can see, this field,
There's video
there's,
evidence, you know.
there's video evidence. I haven't seen that video evidence though, but so it says this field needs plowing next. On some spots it says it needs plowing, but it does need to be rolled as well. Don't believe we're gonna do that this crop cycle. I think we'll wait it out. I don't know if it benefits much. We kind of had a discussion beforehand, and yeah, we're not quite sure. So maybe if Pritam1 wants to help us out or anybody else, let us know if rolling is beneficial at all. But as you can see, it's only 50% fertilized, so I'm gonna run through that again. Hopefully get it up to 100, and that way we'll have max yield on our crops. So again, our dog is right in the middle of the field. I love that creature so much. So glad that,
Big dog person Korey is.
yeah. My grandfather always said the best dog's a dead dog, but I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's rather harsh, but mind you, he loves our dog, so
Caesar?
yeah, like adores him. Like,
Oh, really?
any chance they can get to look after him, he's like, oh yeah, bring him up. I'm like, okay.
I don't know if I'd have that much faith in a man who said what he said.
Right? No, Caesar is spoiled up
I
there.
assume your wife hasn't heard him say it.
I don't know. But if that dog doesn't get out of my way, he's going to be a dead dog too. Like, every time I get in the tractor, he's just right there. Maybe I have him set to follow me or something.
Probably.
Probably. That's all right. As you can see, guys, I guess Evan already showed you, but I'm just faster than Evan, so fertilizing is a pretty simple process. Does not take long. And Evan missed a spot over here.
On the edge?
What a guy. Yep.
Yeah.
And he even knew about it and didn't go back.
I forgot all
Unreal.
about it until you said I missed a spot.
Unreal.
I didn't want to use all of our fertilizer on one field.
That's right. This is why I have to look after everything day to day.
Control freak. I told you.
Control
I
freak.
told
That's
you.
right.
He argues the point, but you've all now
Alright.
seen that it's true.
So there we go. I believe I didn't miss any spots, but I'm going to go around just to make sure.
We've got extra, he said.
We do have extra, yeah. Oh, I did miss a little spot there.
Oh. But I guess you...
Oh.
So it's hard to say too much.
Alright, so there we go. See now if our yield has gotten any better. I don't know if it changes right away or... Yeah, it's 99% fertilized. Our yield bonus is 95%, so that's awesome. Yeah. So pretty much we are done with our fields for a little while.
We're basically legitimate farmers
We're
now.
basically legitimate farmers yet. Don't tell anybody. We'll expect more from us. Oh, I missed another spot. Go. I don't know why Evan hasn't cut this grass. Getting pretty long.
It is getting long.
That's okay. All right. Park this over here.
I thought it said, there we go, 20%. I thought it said kind of quickly that I was 10% on this field, and it seems to have taken forever to get the next 10% done.
Okay. I'm gonna go fill up with gas because I need some. Not quite sure where the gas station is, but
It's actually right, instead of turning right on that last street for the shop, just go straight. Like right when
okay.
you get to the rotary, I believe. Go straight across the rotary. I mean, go around.
There's like 12 rotaries in this, so I don't know.
The rotary by the store.
Okay.
So.
We'll find it. If I could drive straight. Promise, not drunk.
As you suppose.
As you suppose. So as you can see, we're down to $116,000. So funds are, I don't know if you call them a little tight or what. But
To be fair, we started with 500K. We've only spent 380,000.
yeah, not too bad.
Including the land.
Speaking of, did you check out my new video on how to get some free land in this game?
In this game?
Well, not in this map, but another map. I figured out a way you could actually get free land. Kind of neat. So anyone wants to figure that out, go check it out. It's just a short little video, so
Is it actually a short?
Yeah, no, it's like 3 minutes long, but
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
Obviously, I have not yet checked
Uh,
it out either.
Evan is not devoted to the YouTube channel as much as some of us, but
I am. I just
joking.
struggle to watch things I already
Oh,
participate.
now I just hit a sign. It's all good.
Same reason why with our podcast, I don't listen to the episodes. I've already recorded it, edited it. I'm good. Plus, I don't like influencing statistics. That's the reality.
Oh, see, I'm all about influencing statistics. Oh, 2 likes in our video. Both mine, but that's okay. This is quite the town we got here. Oh, there's the gas station.
It
Back her
is.
up.
It's another expansive town.
Oh, better not. Oh, kind of ran into a car. I promise people I do have my. Now I just hit a building. I do
My
have my
goodness.
driver's license.
Who's driving? You or your wife?
Well, that's. She's never
'Cause
hit a
she does
building.
run over. Well, that's fair. She has flipped the car though.
She has flipped the car.
Not one you own anymore,
No, no. That was.
for obvious reasons.
Okay, guys, I have $137 of fuel. Man, that's
He spent
cheap.
more than I did, didn't he?
Yeah, it's pretty low.
I suppose your tractor works more.
That's right.
That's what we're gonna
Do
hear
way
there.
more. Look how dirty it is. Well,
I know they're filthy. We're gonna have to buy the pressure washer. I'm telling you.
Evan's all about buying knickknacks. Okay, guys, as you can see, I'm in some big boy equipment right now. And while Evan is working for someone, I decided that considering our fields are all planted and it's just a waiting game, that I'm also gonna cultivate a field for our neighbor. Like, that is literally our farm right across the street, so that's cool. But I am using his equipment, trying to make it go a little faster. So as you can see, this thing is way more productive than what we use in our farm, but that's all right. We're just poor dirt farmers at this point, so
Dirt farmers.
well,
We farm in dirt these days.
I mean, I feel like that's what I'm cultivating right now, but maybe it's something else.
Good news is I am 60% done this field.
Good. So we're both trying to make a little bit of money so we are gonna have to buy a harvester when our wheat grows, so
But I think that's in the new year, correct? That's in the spring.
likely, yeah. So we're probably gonna
Which will
use,
likely be in the new year, ironically enough.
yes. It's usually how time works, I think.
I just mean, like, recording time.
Oh, in real life. Ah, I see. So clever.
But yeah, act like I'm dumb. I like how you keep it classy, Corey.
I keep it classy. This is a very long, narrow field, so, but it's not that wide, so it shouldn't take too long to do.
To be fair, that is typically what narrow means.
Whatever. Evan and I are no longer friends. We are merely work colleagues.
This is a long, narrow field. It's not wide.
Shut up.
Likewise, this wide field that I'm working on, not that narrow.
If anyone would like to take over my spot on inline or gaming, well, we're now taking applications. You just gotta work with some pretty terrible people.
Hey,
Just joking, buddy.
it's not nice to say about Kevin.
Wow, the guy who's not even here to defend himself.
Yep. Those are the arguments I like to pick.
Yeah.
Hey, you're 10% done already.
Yeah, boy. No wasting time.
Well, from the sounds of it, you got some pretty big equipment you're working with.
Well, it's definitely bigger than ours, so. I don't know what's planted in the field right next to me. Probably nothing. Not grass. I don't know. It's weird looking.
We should be able to go over and look.
I should, but I'm working, so
It might be a little creepy to do that, but just hire an AI worker, jump out, run over and see, and then jump back in the tractor and take over.
to do that.
See, this is when we need your brother to play with us so that we can go look at other people's fields while the work gets done.
A lot of monotonous work of being a farmer.
I like how you pitch the excitement that our videos bring.
Well, it's exciting, but like, like there's a lot of, let's be honest, people who watch aren't looking for excitement probably. It is kind of a relaxing game.
It very much is, actually, and I like the mundane aspects of it are nice. Like, for example, cultivating this field, I don't need to put a whole lot of thought into it.
Yeah, kind
of. Which is good, because some days I don't have a whole lot of thinking left.
Nice to unwind after a busy day at work.
Yeah.
It is like, the way this is cultivating is weird. Like, it's different than, like, the look of the ground is different than what it is with ours. I don't know if that's because of the cultivator or the land I'm on or what.
This also has a roller on the back, don't forget.
Ours does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that could be the difference because this one doesn't.
So ours has those skinny straight lines all the way up.
So why does this say our fields need to be rolled if we just cultivated them?
Maybe it's not the same type of roller? I don't know.
I don't know.
And did we cultivate that field, or did we just plow that field?
I cultivated it after. I don't know if you can just plant it after plowing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, if anybody knows, Apridum1, we're looking at you. Our biggest fan.
Hey, Brittum. Speaking of Apridum, whoever it was that guessed our age, they must have been named Uma.
Yeah, we did name our first dog after them. Are you not going to add any context to that story, or?
Nope. That is an inside joke that we're just going to leave as an inside joke. But
sounds good.
Just know that for Korey and I, that was funny. And presumably for Adam as well. And this field is ridiculously long.
Oh, it was wide, not long.
It's actually both. Like, you're 40% done. I just passed 70 and I've been working on it for 8.
Well, all our watchers know by now, or viewers, whatever you want to call them, that I am just on a different level than you.
Yeah, you actually are a higher elevation than I am right now.
Yeah, probably. You're down the
down
valley.
In the lowlands. I will say, though, the amount of work we accomplished before 9 a.m.
Yeah.
It's pretty spectacular.
Probably turn that up a little bit more.
I'll tell you one thing. My boss probably wishes I was actually that productive before 9 a.m.
You show up to work before 9 a.m.?
Yeah,
I rolled onto the job site around 8:30 today.
I
Mondays are
started.
hard for me.
I start at 8, and I usually get there between 7:58 and 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys who show up 15 minutes early either most days.
Nah,
My boss hates me for it, but that's all right. I get the work done.
my concept has always been if you want me to be there 15 minutes early, then I start getting paid 15 minutes early.
Yeah, they don't seem to like that.
Otherwise, when my time clock starts, I will be there and ready. But if it only takes me 2 minutes to get ready, I don't need to be there 15 minutes.
I like it. Did it say I'm 50% done in this field? Like, I feel like I'm more than that, but maybe not.
It said 40% a while ago. That was the last
Oh,
one I saw. But that doesn't mean that it didn't come up since and I just missed it. Giving my philosophical take on
that's right.
time clocks.
Oh, you gotta punch in at work?
You're 60% done.
Oh,
Um, yeah, it's all just digital, but
oh
yeah.
okay. Hey, you're 80% done. Look at you go.
It's about time.
Oh, am I gonna be? Oh, look at me go. Oh, I
Look at
missed a
me now.
spot.
Yup.
Man.
Look at me now. Yup.
So, guys, to spare you from Evan's singing, I'm
What? My
gonna.
skin is beautiful.
Oh, well, I'm sure our viewers think so as well.
Next on Inline 4 Gaming, music covers.
Yeah. Music videos featuring Evan.
Karaoke featuring Evan and Sarah.
So we're gonna finish up our fields, guys, and we're gonna end it for the day. So we'll be back when we're finished, and we'll end that video. Blah, I can't even talk right now.
It's
We'll be
that island.
back to end the episode. How about that? That makes sense.
Makes sense to me. So as you can see, just finished up that field. Korey was actually nice enough to come over and help me before it was all said and done. Um, his equipment seemed to really take a
Bite.
chunk out of a bite out of the load. So we made about 8 grand, something like that, between the two fields. So that's pretty good income, actually. So probably going to do some more contracts in the future. You might see that coming up again in another episode shortly. You just never know. But long story short, we know it's only 9 o'clock, but we've accomplished quite a bit here today. We got 2 plants fertilized. 1 plant... I'm going to cut this guy off. Oh, I actually wrecked. But that's okay. I didn't flip. So 2 fields fertilized. Another field planted.
Field.
Man.
Here you go.
Yeah. And then we got 2 fields cultivated on contract jobs. I mean, we accomplished a lot by 9 a.m. So we might speed the clock up here a little bit because we want to get to the point where we're harvesting our own crops and things like that. As you can see, I am driving back to our farm. Korey's already there, I believe. And we are going to get all geared up and I think we're gonna head on into October and see what that has for us. Maybe some more contract work, maybe some more work on our own farm. We will see what it has for us, but looking forward to having you back with us. Anything you want to add, Korey?
No, I think we're good. Just another day at Spruce Hills Farm. Spruce
Yeah.
Hills Farm. It's hard to say.
Well, so is planting in field apparently. So,
Yeah.
um, I'm not gonna judge on it. Let's put it that way.
It's been a long episode.
Actually,
We'll go with that.
I'm even lost. So there's
Okay,
there's
so
that. Yeah.
all right, thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.
Peace out.